Hi, I'm Gabe Highstein, and I work with Margaret, as she talked about earlier. By background, I'm a psychiatric nurse, and then I have a PhD in experimental psych. I actually got my degree, was a research assistant, and worked for the group that created the trans-theoretical model. When I left there, I came home to St. Louis to a medical school where I ended up delivering a lot of interventions around asthma, diabetes, smoking cessation, using coaches. So of course I would take the trans-theoretical model and cross it with coaching techniques. Instead of really talking to you guys about 5 ideas, I have been listening this morning. And I've heard so many wonderful ideas and have seen so many people in this room from so many different countries. Seems to me that we are truly back at our infancy. And what we need to do is some real foundation work. And by that I mean we need to test some theoretical models. We need to pick out the variables that you're all measuring. And we need to do instrument development on those models. And I'll tell you, because I came from where the trans-theoretical model was developed, I watched that process happen. And I'll tell you what it kind of boils down to. You need a visionary PI. You need a really solid methodologist that's going to hold your feet to the fire. And you need a steady stream of students, because it's only students' thesis and dissertations that are going to get that kind of work done. Let's be honest. Instrument development is a monstrous project, but this field needs it. And just think, if you all were sharing instruments all across the world, we could be comparing things. And I'll tell you, I'm very selfish. I want these for one purpose. I work for Well Coaches. We have a platform, and we have coaches putting in information on it all the time. I want some really decent instruments, and I want them to be able to, then share it with all of you. So truly, that's my call to you all more than anything else. Don't forget your underpinnings, because many of you have had all sorts of ideas that are similar, but they're these grandiose projects, and we don't have the variables, and we don't have the outcome measures so that you can talk to each other. So please, let us spend some of our time really thinking about that hard task, and don't ever underestimate what it takes to develop an instrument. So that's my message to you. Thank you.